A lot of my videos online are of me shirtless. A lot of my videos are of me dancing. When I was younger, I was fat. I asked my mom, am I fat? When I was 5. She said, oh, don't worry, honey. She said, it's just baby fat. And Brad Pitt was fat when he was a baby, when he was a kid. Immediately, I had this image in my head of this hairless, chiseled torso. I knew that that was my destiny. In the years to come after that, at the age of 7, I became addicted to porn. I saw these idealized bodies as something that I aspired to. I think this had to do with, I was a younger kid with a chaotic childhood, so that changed my behavior. I acted erratically. I didn't fit all of the social norms in class. My parents weren't family friends with my classmates, so I didn't have that third connection to keep me connected to my classmates. I saw these men in porn, in all my favorite young adult movies, all the chick flick movies, with this hot, idealized body. Like in 13 going on 30, the boyfriend who does that sexy ice baby dance. Even though they were obviously making fun of him, and he didn't even end up being the hero of the movie, I thought in my head, I want to be him, not the hero, not Maddie, the character. I want to be the hot guy. And I saw the hot guy as the person to become, as someone everyone idealized and everyone put on a pedestal. And that is what I wanted. I was seeking that, feeling that validation, that same sensation I got from watching porn as a young kid. I wanted to feel attractive. I wanted to feel that. When I was 18, my whole childhood goal was, okay, you can work on your fitness now, figure out your routine, but by the time you're 18, you have to have abs. That was just my requirement for myself. So when I was 18, I found marijuana, and I started using marijuana regularly to exercise. So I would get super stoned, exercise a bunch, run a bunch, work out in the gym, do fitness classes. I tried to eat spinach and pineapple for lunch to keep it super light. I forgot to mention that as a kid, we moved into my mom's ex-boyfriend's house. It was her boyfriend at the time. He was this wealthy guy, so we were going in to be this aspirational, affluent family. He wanted me to lose weight. He got me a personal trainer, would drop weight balls on my stomach while I did crunches as a 9-year-old. After I lost all the weight, he told me when I had my shirt off at this pool party that I looked great, but I still needed to lose those, referring to my chest, my man boobs as a kid, my kid boobs. This is actually really hard for me to talk about because I haven't fully processed all of this, and I still go through these issues on a daily basis. Like now I try to wait until 5 p.m. to eat every day, and sometimes I drink caffeine to suppress my hunger to hold off eating till later in the day. And I still think about my chest a lot because I did end up getting surgery for my chest, gynecomastia surgery, and the surgeon left a little bit on my right side. So I still look at it and I think, wow, I'm botched still. I went through all that surgery. I thought it was going to be the solution, and I still feel now it's asymmetrical and I look like even weirder. And I post on Instagram a lot of videos of me shirtless because I look at the videos and I think, oh, okay, look, I look okay. Like I can see that flaw, but people like this and I look good and people tell me I look sexy. Videos always have the opportunity of changing lives as well. When I was 7, my mom was on Oprah for going to rehab. Oprah paid for my mom to go to rehab. My mom ended up getting sober because of it. We were on Oprah 3 times. I was 7 years old. I was on the show. It cemented in my mind that if you're vulnerable and you're out there and you post things on media, there's a possibility your whole life can change. And so I post on the YouTube, and I think sometimes that or on the Instagram, and I think sometimes that it can be toxic, and it is outsourcing my confidence. It is outsourcing my sense of safety to an external source that can be dangerous. I also don't feel allowed to enjoy life when I feel overweight. The flip side is now, after having spent my whole life like this, the thing is my health is great. And luckily, I did go to such extremes that I had to cut out the extremes, and I couldn't do the extreme exercise because of a shoulder injury that got me in pain every day. And I couldn't do like some certain eating disorders because it was just like losing so many hours of my life and so much time gone that I'll never get back. So luckily, and I learned yoga in that process. I've actually been doing yoga since I was 15. So I have had a softness for my body and taking care of my body in a feminine, gentle way. And now I'm at this point where I am very healthy. My body is very fit. I feel strong. My joints, everything feels good. As far as my diet, my nutrition is amazing the way I eat. The thoughts are still a little toxic. So this video isn't about having an answer. This video is actually just talking about my brand and where I come from. And I am a man who started off his journey from the eating disorder, from the body dysmorphia space. I've ended up at a place where I actually have impeccable health as a byproduct of the beneficial aspects of that. And also, I was able to maintain the beneficial aspects because I cut out the extremes and I took care of my body with the yoga and the nutrition in the process. And I am a man who, yes, I love my health and I love wellness. I've gotten here in a twisted, winding journey road, and I can't let go of needing to be beautiful. I can now start to come home in this beautiful body, implement the practices of finding safety for myself, finding that sense of grounding and being present in my body.